Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hey, Polly. Hey, feels so good, KZN. Hi. How you doing? How's everyone on this beautiful day? I think it's Tuesday. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Everything's a little bit like chaotic at the moment, and I am very tired. So I am going to be doing a bit of a chill stream today. And just kind of messing around with stuff. I need to work on this character a little bit more. Volumes 2. Can't hear myself think. So yeah, we're gonna carry on sculpting this character. Yesterday was a shit show. My cat decided to be a terrorist and landed herself at the vet. But she's better now. She's okay. Sitting on my lap being very cute. Very glad to be home. She doesn't like going to the vet. She doesn't like people in general. Baby. Hey Tom, how are you doing? So yeah, it's been a rough start to a week. I ended up working most of the weekend. I feel like I haven't had a break in a while, and tired. But we're gonna carry on. We are going to persevere. Find a pen. We're gonna persevere. I am currently at the stage of rendering the other character that we've been working on. So I've stopped sharing that because I wanted to still have a bit of an impact when you finally see the final renders and all the rest of it. Also because my poor suffering laptop does not handle it very well when I try and stream and render things at the same time. The GPU says no. So we're not going to try and do that. Well, hopefully she'll be released by the end of this week. I still need to do all of the good stuff. Like we got the beauty shots pretty much all done. I've got animations rendered or camera animations rendered. The rigging and full animation is in the pipeline with a rigging artist and an animator, so I'm leaving them to deal with that. That's their business. That'll come out at a later date. But for my section of things, I wanted to release it onto my portfolio just as like my own work to begin with, and then I'll expand it out. So yeah, I've still got to do the wire mesh, clays. What else do I have to do? Wire mesh, clays, all of the different maps, all of the different need to get all of that put together into presentation to go up on ArtStation, and then it'll finally be ready. So probably, hopefully, fingers crossed by the end of this week, I'd like to get it done because it's been weighing on my mind and I want it done. Once that is done, to be honest, I might take a bit of a break. I might take a break. And if I'm still on stream, I'll be working on some silly little like chibi things just for the fun of it, rather than great big projects because I'm tired. Because I'm tired. That's why. But yeah. Oh, proof of tiredness. How's everyone else doing? What are you up to? What have you been working on? I've been avoiding certain elements of this character because I forgot that last week when I finished working on her, we were at this position and it wasn't going well. And I'm not sure that I'm willing to tackle that right now because I don't have a really good plan in place for how I want it to look and how I want it to work. My initial plan was to do something that was a little bit more sculpted with it rather than procedural, but I know that that's not going to give me the look that I want, because if I take these, for example, I'm going to duplicate them out so that we can play with them. Say apply, and then we subdivide that up a few. Subdivide it up a few times so that we've got like decent mesh to work with. If we then went into it and started doing sculpting, it's gonna, I mean, it'll work. It'll work. But, you know, it's not going to give you the vibe that you want from these things. It's not going to look as like nice and neat and pretty as if you actually model it and give it the kind of look that you want it to have. I mean, you could fake some of it, I guess. I don't know. It's not gonna wow me. It's not gonna make me happy. So I'm gonna probably do a procedural version of this and just probably just gonna do a procedural version of it because otherwise it's not gonna bring me joy. It's not going to bring me joy and happiness, and I don't want to do that. So what I thought instead, the other part that I've been avoiding doing today is this belt that she's wearing, because she's got a weird waist, and this belt is like, I regret. I have regrets. This is one of the characters that I regret choosing to do. But yeah, we're gonna have a crack at it. We're gonna stab at it and see what we do. I'm not feeling overly confident today. I can't explain why, but I just don't feel very confident in what I'm doing. I'm just not very confident. It's just today's not the day. And I don't super know why, but I think it's because I know, like, this is actually, I'm doing this with symmetry because it makes it easier for me, like, makes it easier later, but it doesn't need symmetry. So I don't know, man. I'm having one of those, like, I don't know days. We'll mess around. We'll see what we can pull up and what we can make with it. Maybe something cool happens. Possibly not. But if it does, that would be nice. I'm gonna hide the body because it's... Why is the belt inside there? There. Yeah. That's what today's vibe is gonna be. Gonna be a very, very chilled, relaxed vibe. In exciting news that no one cares about except for me, my praying mantis will arrive tomorrow. Excited to see my new little friend I've got. He's got a beautiful inhabitant and beautiful habitat that I've built for him, which has been flourishing for the past like month or so. More than a month, nearly 2 months now. So it's kind of in the right place and position for him to move into it. I'm very excited. It'll be fun. Never had a praying mantis before. I might kill it. Let's severely hope not, but we'll see whether or not I kill the poor little... I wanted it to be like this. So much going on. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I'm not... Self-esteem, not happy. Let's soften the... Gonna be a whole lot of muddling around here. Try and get it to work properly the way that I want it to. Going a little bit off of the concept, quite the way that the concept wanted it, but I'm not gonna lie, I think part of that is just because I've lost patience with sculpting at the moment, and I'm being lazy. I'm just being lazy is the main problem here. I'm trying to find lazy ways to fix problems, which is probably gonna bite me in the ass later on, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. You never know, maybe I find this really exciting new technique for sculpting stuff. Probably not, but wouldn't it be cool if I did? But yeah, unfortunately, like, I don't have anything super cool to tell everyone today. I'm saving my energy. I've got to do a talk at Solent University in the UK this week. Exciting. I'm very nervous. I say that I'm like deadpan. It's exciting. No, it's really exciting. I'm very, very nervous about it though, because it's scary. It's just scary having to do talks like this. I'm sure it'll go fine. But it's always that anticipation of like, oh God, what if I totally screw it up and I say the wrong thing and everyone hates me, and, you know, the usual concern, right? That's what everyone's concerned. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Yeah, got lots going on, lots on the ball. We've had such an incredible response to the post that we put out recently about taking on students and taking on mentees. We are totally blown away by the level of so many people have gotten in touch, so many people have inquired about stuff, and it's been really nice to see the level of enthusiasm that the studio is getting for doing these things. It's nice. It's really nice. I wasn't expecting such a high level of enthusiasm for it. So it's been we've got some incredible mentors that are taking on and we're busy building a whole new platform for our students. Are getting it all kind of interlinked. We weren't expecting things to take off quite as quickly as they did. So it's been a sudden like, oh shit, we need to build all this stuff. So we've been frantically on the background of things, building in gonna auto group, building in different software centers and stuff for our website so that we'll be able to host things in a more organized fashion over on that rather than just like trying to exciting, fun. I'm very grateful that I have a lovely, lovely partner who do these things for me. I go to him and go like, hey, so I accidentally did something and now we actually have to make it happen. I'm very lucky. Good spouse. Well done. I'm very lucky. But yeah, it's been really cool. It's been really, really nice seeing the level of enthusiasm people have for learning, gaining new skills. Happy. So happy. The weather today is like, I don't actually blame people for not being on stream and hanging out. It is so pretty outside at the moment. I'm kind of sad. Like, I should be just setting up a render and then going outside. Why am I doing this? We just want it to look like it's bunching here. I don't want it to look too overstated. Again, say that and promptly make a mess of it all. Want to like have that puckering kind of look to it. I've realized that when I sculpt, I lean to the one side as well. Gonna do wonders for my neck injuries later. Can't wait when I'm older and I go to a doctor and they're like, but why is your spine shaped like this? Well, you see, back in my day. This belt is also annoying me because it's giving her like way too thick of a waist. She's got like a really narrow kind of waist to her. It's not a thick, doesn't have, she has no waist at all. Overlap this belt. No, don't like it. Hey, love the tips of the dynamic hair increase. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Look, here's how it turned out. Here's one I made earlier. Looks cute, right? Hey. Dynamic is your friend. Dynamic is wonderful. Crease is wonderful as well. We love crease. We love dynamic. It makes life easier all the way around. Like my favorite strategy for everything. Throw dynamic on it and see what happens. See how far you can get without like applying everything. Is that giving us what we're looking for? Not really. Not really. I'm not gonna lie. This is not. I can always kind of tell when it's time to take a break from doing sculpting. Everything I do, this isn't what I wanted. How it's meant. Okay, we're gonna trust the process and just carry on. Oh shit. How I ever forget to do backface mask. Whoopsie. There's always the thing that people ask, like, when you add more subdivisions? The answer is never. The answer is not until you absolutely have to. When you absolutely have run out of everything to work on, then yeah, go for it. Until that point, your life is easier. I think it's one of the mistakes that people make because Dynamesh came out and everyone thinks that Dynamesh is like the thing that's going to save them. And you know, there's different methods to sculpting. There's different flows to sculpting. Some people do it the way I do things. I keep it really low on as low a subdivision as possible and then bring it up. I seldom dynamic subdivision. I think a lot of people are using it badly and kind of making a mess of it. So I'm very cautious about using Dynamesh. I don't particularly that often. Hey, splits, pecs. I'm so confused. Hi. Hey, Chase TA3D. Nice. Is it Chase 3D? Sorry if I butcher you. I apologize in advance. But hi, welcome. Time with me. Zane. We are having a lazy stream today. Lazy. Because I don't feel like doing anything really. Also, I'm covered in cat hair, but I refuse to move my cat because she's precious and I love her. She can't go anywhere. I'm looking for names, by the way. So I've got a praying mantis arriving tomorrow and I need to name her. We don't know if it's a him or a her. And I was thinking about giving it a name that is something that is code related, like related to coding, because obviously bugs in the code. So if you guys have any good ideas for that, hit me up and let me know. I don't know. The first thing that comes to mind is like JSON, but I don't think I want to name my bug JSON. Never thought of using clay buildup to push the hair forward. Yeah, I mean, like that only works if you've got dynamic running, but you can use anything. you can also use the damn standard to do the same thing. I just use clay buildup because I do. I just do. I don't know. I just use it that way. There's lots of different ways to do it though. If you're using, the thing is like if you used damn standard even with lazy mouse on, you're not going to get that exact straight line. The only way to get that is to have good geometry, run creases through, carry on with your life and hope for the best. A lot of my sculpting is done by the process of just hope for the best. It happens. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. You never know. Tuck this in. Dropping the hell out of a lot of these things. So like what I'm doing at the moment is because I'm uncertain, I'm kind of just messing up and I'll adjust and see what works and what doesn't work as I'm going. I'm not entirely sure how to do this. It's funny, like sometimes I've got a massive vision on what I want to do and then sometimes like I have no fucking doing. No, it's not part of the theme, but I thought Saint would be a cool name for praying mantis. That is pretty cool, actually. Saint is a good one. That's nice. That's cute. Saint is pretty. Yeah, it's cute. It's a little, it's just a little orchid mantis that's arriving. So it's one of those cute little pink ones. Obviously, it's. Of course, I've ordered a pink colored bug. Why wouldn't I order a little? So it'll get here tomorrow. And I'll share pictures as soon as it is settled in. And as long as it's not dead on arrival, because that would suck. Better not be dead on arrival. The postage costs a small. Rather. Not do inflate, rather. Let's inflate. I wish backface mask wasn't something you had to apply every time. I wish it just applied itself and I was like, ah, yes, she's going to screw everything up. Let me just help her. But no, no one cares that I'm going to screw it up. No one helps me. No one helps me. It just lets me make a mess of things and then get on with my day. Yeah, if it's your first time hanging out on the stream, I am Heather. Feel weird. I always feel weird introducing myself, but so yeah, hi, I am Heather. I do 3D art, mostly stylized characters for games, but I seem to be making a lot more for films and animation stuff these days, which is interesting because I didn't expect to be doing. I am a Women in Games ambassador. I am... What else am I? I'm many things. I'm Women in Games ambassador, a ZBrush live streamer, a studio owner, and a general nuisance. I do stuff. Tell little buddy to pray harder. Yeah. Yeah, clearly, like, I ordered a praying mantis. This one clearly just did not have the right gods. That's why it's dead. Try again. What was that book by Terry Pratchett? Small Gods? I don't know. Maybe gods will save. I've overinflated this. Running that back a bit. Because it looks weird over there. But we're gonna fix it. Probably. We might fix it. We might not fix it. I haven't decided yet. No, we will. Fix thing. And to look like it's, I don't know, glued to her. Small gods. Yeah. Hey, Mike. How are you? How you do? How's work? Are you loving it? I know we all love work so much. I actually do love my work. That's the irony. I love my job. I have the best job in the whole world. I'm very lucky. My life is pretty good. I'm not seeing shadows very well on this. I don't know if I changed my settings or something. Something isn't working for me today. Something is not right. Something is going a little bit haywire here. The god Oh, I can name him Om would be cute. We can name a praying mantis Om. Oh, I hate what I've made. Ugh, again. Cat. Bye-bye, cat. Hey, I get to cross my legs now. Much better. So, I'm really just giving myself artistic license to do whatever I want with this belt, I'm not gonna lie. I was following the concept and now I'm kind of just not really following the concept at all. Up as I go along, which is very naughty. But I don't care. I don't care, because I just don't feel like... I'll regret it later and come back and be like, oh, I can't believe I did that to myself. Terrible work. Fix it. Alright, maybe I've gone a little bit too weird here. So I'm going to Up to 5. I should. Free will. Yeah, exactly. Literally. There's times where you have to follow concepts 100%, and this is not one of those times. I just don't. You're having a bad day at work. Everything is wrong. Nothing fits. It's all problems. Oh, honey. Sorry. Do be like that sometime. Very bad, Heather. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna come and punish me? Hope so. How you doing, darling? I haven't seen you in a while. It's been a long time. How's work going for you? Just in case anyone thinks that I'm flirting with random strangers on the internet, I know this guy. I think. Can't wait to get a sexual harassment claim. Yeah, it's been a busy time. Firestorm's doing well. Going good. Why is that not working? Ugh. But why? Why are you not doing what I want? Things have been going good. Team's doing really well. Got some nice new contracts. You have the Wi-Fi issue. Oh no. Sorry for your Wi-Fi issue. Have you considered just like not having Wi-Fi issues? Fixing it? In the busy work life? Yeah. I know. You are very busy. Too busy. Oh yes, I am going around and making sure that all of my lines are straight. Good of you to know. Busy home life. How's home life going? It's okay. I think I've overworked this piece, to be honest. I don't think it needs as much detail as I'm giving it. But either I do this or I've got to find something else. Finding something else. I do need to poly paint some stuff. I was meant to be doing on the stream, but I decided against doing the work that I needed to do because that would have been useful. And I don't feel like not being useful. Somebody had let me out of my basement. I'm glad you're out of your basement. I've missed you. Been very, very quiet. I've missed having you around to chat with. Inflate. Not inflate. Yeah. Cats. Jeez. Let it be known that I hoover my place like every day. I de-cat hair my place at least once a week. And yet somehow there is still cat hair fucking everywhere. Oh. How it works. No kitty cam. No. Baby went to the vet yesterday. Off camera and having a bit of a sad, sulky day. Kitty decided that it would be really fun to eat an elastic band. But sent very rapidly to a vet appointment. Like what I'm doing. Today is not working very well. Fun. Whenever I'm streaming, we're like, why is nothing working while I'm on stream? The answer is inevitably because you're on stream. Deep breath. Yeah, hi FBI. I'm doing good. Good. I'm looking forward to taking some time off. But other than that, I'm doing. Got another really, really busy week. And then next week I've got on next week I'm doing doing a ZBrush masterclass for a university here, which is fun. Hope I don't screw it up. It'll be interesting. And then all the usual streaming shenanigans. Lots to do. Lots going on at the moment. What was I up to before coming live today? Today I was rendering. I was doing loads of renders. The other piece that I'm working on, the marionette boss, is done. So she's just getting rendered at the moment. So yeah, running different camera renders. Sorting through files while everything rendered and I couldn't do anything on my computer. Sorting out new student access portals. What else did I do? I don't know. I've been busy. Contracts. I was writing contracts for a different thing that we've picked up. So the studio has picked up a bit of another contract, another client. So I had to sort out all the contracts for all the new people, get everyone set up, make sure everyone knew what the hell the brief was, make sure the client knew what the brief was, make sure the client was going to pay us for the brief, all that other good stuff. A lot of my day is spent doing contracts. The majority of my life at the moment is spent doing contracts. Writing contracts, making sure people are fulfilling things, setting up background areas, all that nonsense. Getting paperwork. I'm an artist. Cats do not stay still long enough to have a kitty cam. I mean, when they're sleeping, they're pretty still. When they're being good, they're very cute. Just that they're often just being terrorists. I don't super love how I've done this. I think that might be a problem for later, though. I don't think I have the energy to deal with it right now. Fine. Fine, I don't care. Okay, so I'm back to fighting with this back piece. This back piece is going to be the bane of my existence. But it's got to get done. So, we're going to do is I'm going to take a different approach to it, because last week I was messing around with it and it's just not, it's not giving what I needed to be given. I'm going to change our minds about it. I'm also going to hide all of the bits that I did for them. So, nice, fresh, clean start. We start by doing change his career to be an artist, only to going back to the management of stuff in a different industry. Yep. Look, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to be the boring ass manager who does boring ass jobs. It's okay. It's fine. At least I still get to do some of the stuff. Sometimes. Ass manager. Well, I said boring ass manager. But you gotta... Never mind. Delete that. There, clear that. We have a piece. Hopefully this is gonna work. I'm going to uncrease, recrease, because I don't trust. Keep creases, keep. I'm going to tidy this up. Drop it down. Is this workable geometry? Kinda. Yeah, get something else. Save. Strimmer don't see redeem. Strimmer's not watching on the other channel, so I can't actually see any of the pop-ups at the moment. I've just got, all I've got at the moment is chat. That's you guys. Over there. I haven't got anything else up at the moment. I'm focusing. I'm very busy. But you're right, I should say. Save. Thank you. I see save. I see save. I hopefully remember to save. Not helping me at all. This is what I get for being lazy. Wow. Wow. Because, yeah. Jesus Christ. Screwing everything up today. Why? Why am I screwing it all up? And it's, look, it's saving itself. You go meeting now. Enjoy your meeting. Have fun. Be good. I'm going to break everything. Go back here. You uncrease read. Pray for it. What I'm trying to get is like a semi-usable geometry out of this. That I don't have to like go tidy up. But I'm having my doubts. I can work with this. It's fine. Let's do Z modeler. We're going to tidy things up. How am I going to tidy things up? Let's go to this one and start deleting. Let's delete that one. And then we got sort of tidy-ish geometry. And this one, no. I can connect these. That's fine. Let's do that. Stitch things. Stitch. Okay. better. So now let's do polygroup all. Is that the shape that I want? Kind of the shape I need. Kind of. Let us crease everything. And run creases on all the corners that we want to actually hold in shape. And then we should theoretically be able to go like that and get something that's sort of neat and tidy. I kind of want to keep these. I like them. Now we got a nice shape. So now that that's all nice and tidy, I'm going to drop my creases down to a 3 and my smooth to a 4 with dynamic on, which will give me a nice bevel so it looks all. Then I'm going to use the Move Topological brush, because Move Topological brush is my friend. And I'm going to adjust this into a position that is better suited to what I'm doing. Maybe more like that. Okay. I wanted to try something, but I don't think it's going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. Also wanted to see, where are all my orb brushes? It says that they're here, but I don't see the fucker. Are they? Like hidden in my own. Go find them. Oh, I'm too lazy to do this. Yeah, hide that. So I wanted to do not make a solid shape, actually. Actually, that's a lie. Do you do hand painted texturing? If so, do you use the grayscale method or straight up with color? So I don't do hand painted. I do more like Overwatchy kind of hand painty stuff. I do a combination of PBR texturing with hand painted detailing, and I do use grayscale sort of, but not all. Not like I don't grayscale it and then paint according to it and add a thing over the top of it. I use grayscale in some of the stuff that I use, but not everything. Sounds more complicated than it really is. I do lazy I do lazy texturing. Hey, Mr. Whitefire. Hello. Hi. I was meant to be doing poly paints for you today, but I decided that I wanted to try and break my brain on this. Break my brain more than I already have. So my point is, I was trying to do something else. What I'm doing is I'm gonna do the. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyway. I have my doubts. I have my doubts that this is going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work at all. Oh, it might. No, it's not. This is a very, very bad way of doing it. Don't ever do what I'm about to do. Because I don't think that what I'm doing is going to work. Just so everyone's aware of it. Like, I really, really don't think it's gonna... This is not going to pan out the way that I'm hoping it's going to. All of this is just to save me going into Maya. And it's not going to work. Go back. This is not going to work. We're going to try it anyway. Then I'll go do it a different way. Then I'll go do it a way that's probably going to work. This is possibly the laziest I've ever been in my entire life when it comes. It's amazing how often I try and do something the lazy way and then it turns out to be the longer way of it. Should have just done it the fast way to begin with. That's good. There is logic to what I'm doing. It's just not very good logic. No one said it had to be good logic. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. The risk was calculated, but man, I'm bad at maths. Yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. But we're gonna do it anyway. Gonna keep doing things. Eventually, I'll be happy with how things pan out. Eventually. Now is not that, but eventually. And when it does, my God, am I gonna be thrilled. Let up. Very annoying. We're just gonna ignore that one little piece for now. Just ooh. Ooh. There's logic. Wait. Wait for my logic to really kick in. Let's go back. Very, very common. Don't like that little star there. Lives there now. Yes, it just is gonna be there though. That's just how things. That. So the most backward ass way of doing modeling. I'm making a terrible mistake. I should not be doing this while I'm on a stream. I don't. None of you should witness. Go away. Don't look at me. Don't look at me while I'm doing filthy things. All right. Close enough. I'm not sure that the rest of my dazzling plan is going to work. So I don't want to get too like in depth for this just yet, just in case I totally fuck it up and I have to restart. But we're going to give it a crack and see what happens. What we're going to do is we are going to not the auto group. That auto groups. No, what am I doing? Group mask. That. Then we're going to do that. They are nearly touching. Then we're going to do this. Lapse that edge down. And then pray? I mean, praying is definitely on the table for the... We've nearly got it, guys. We've nearly got the fucking thing. Uncrease polygroup. Uncrease polygroup. Okay, now we're going to recreate edges that we actually want crease. So let's go crease, edge loop, partial. That. Fuck off. And then these individual edges as well. Guys, and see what happens. Maybe something good happens, maybe not. What is it for? It's for this weird little back piece McGafter that I'm too lazy to go and do hard surface. I know. I know. I'm finding the hardest route to achieve the easiest thing. I know. Let me do my thing. Let me struggle. Let me have my struggles. Let's do it. Partial. Okay, now, in theory, this is going to work. It did not work. That instead. Where is it going with? That and that. I don't know why those have merged together there. I don't know when those merged together there, but I am too lazy to go and fix it. Okay. Back. Turns out I do want that edge loop. Is this the most complicated way to do something? Yes, it is. Am I going to go do it a different way? I don't really know. When did I manage to snip those together? Christ, we're going to go back to the start. Okay, it's not worth going. Oh, look at that. It's only on the one side as well. Okay, let's fix that. That's good. That makes it easier to fix. Deformation! Mirror! Mirror and world. Hey. World. Why? You know what? Sure. I don't know why. Oh, because I'm at the back. It's not my best day. Alright, let's try this again. That. What happens if I polish that now? It's not bad. That. The biggest problem that I've got here is this grouping over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore that it exists. Go to delete these guys. Let's go to my brain just absolutely stopped working. Let's go to extrude. That one. That one. Now we should have a nice shape. Is this gonna work out? I really burn hard surface model this. I don't want to. I don't want to. I would rather fight here for days than have to switch platforms and go higher. Hard surface modeling is for wimps. Why? Why are you being like this? If you want to be like that, that's fine. So I'm going to increase everything. I am going to polygroup that one and that one and increase polygroup. And then I am going to have a nervous breakdown. And then after that, we're going to create that guy, this guy, that guy, that guy. That one. Pray. Kind of works. Kind of works. Like, the height of my laziness is absolutely incredible. My laziness, all of this for very little. All of this for the back of a character that no one's ever going to look at because she's never going to move. So it's just going to be like a standard character, just like standard. Oh god, why do I do these things? Because we want nice crease. That's why. What's it for? Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's for I don't know. It's a piece that I found, a concept that I found from Two Art Studio Art. That's how you pronounce it. And I think it's mostly they mostly have like student art. So I've just commandeered one of their students' artwork, and I'm using it to create this. I'm gonna make this slightly different. I like having pointy little creasy McGafters on things. I don't think my logic was too bad on this one. I do regret not stealing this. This was a problem. But what I can do is fix it now. We're gonna fix it now. That's what we're going to do. Hide this. That is. Oh. There we go, I think. Is that the right way of doing it? Absolutely. Are we going to do it anyway? Yes, I am. I am the master of my own destiny. I don't give a shit. No, I do give a shit. I lied. I lied. I give a shit. Wrong. No. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? For what reason? For what actual... Oh my god. Broken everything. I think I'm just going to quit while I'm ahead. Try this again. Go there, you go there. Oh, I know what it is. Wrong. I don't know what I did wrong the first time. I just did something wrong. Okay. We got a nice piece. Nice piece. Polish, because then we get that cool shape. Much. Excited yet? Ah. Yeah, that's accurate as well. Why did this happen? I kind of want to do another crease here just because it's nice. Once I get into creasing things, I'm like, well, let's just add more creases. It needs another crease. If we add more creases, it'll look better. Okay, so not at all like what it's meant to look like, but I kind of like it. We're going to go with it. And now I've got to actually try and position it into place. Heaven to Betsy. Maybe put it in the center, shall we? So the better, faster, nicer way of doing this is to apply it as like a decal. Maybe asking yourself why I'm not applying it as a decal. The answer is because I honestly can't remember how to do that. I'm not going to lie to you. I just can't remember. And I don't feel like Googling it, so I'm not going to bother doing that. I might Google it later when I'm off screen. And you can't see me having to frantically answer to it. Let us try polygroup by normals. So if we do polygroup by normals, it should, yes, give me what I want. And then I should be able to, not that. I should be able to extrude this one. Hooray! Except then we've got to go back in and recrease everything, because for some reason when you extrude, it's like creases. I hardly knew them. Ah, excellent. I don't know why we've got a crease running through the middle here. Whole middle. Oh, I do know why we have a crease. Whole middle. I'm a fool of a tool. That. Comic. Normal nap doesn't look as good as it does in Blender from Substance. Have you flipped the Y by any chance? Sometimes if your normal map's looking weird, it might be that the Y channel that needs to be inverted because it runs on different settings. So either you're working on, I don't know how Blender works, so I don't know about this, but either it's going to be the WebGL or it's going to be DirectX. If you're working in one and then you move to the other one, just flip your Y over and then it works better. It's the same as if you texture in Substance and then take it into Marmoset, you just flip the Y and then it looks better. Changes the direction of the normals or something. Is it game ready character or just a regular sculpt? It's gonna be game ready. It's gonna be game ready. It's gonna be game ready-ish. It's just gonna go into a portfolio. If it's a game ready model, this could theoretically be used for a close-up, for example. No, it's not gonna get used for a close-up because the only person that's gonna use it is me. And I know where the mistakes in my models are and I hide them. You fool! Of course I hide all the mistakes in my models when I render them. It's really fun as well when I see someone that's got this incredible model that they've done, and when they render it and the camera like pivots from here to there and then back again, you know nothing's been done on that side of it. I know this because that's what I do. I hope so. But I don't hate them, which is better than yesterday. Yesterday I did hate them. So we're getting somewhere, and that's nice. Yay, me! Good job. Making up my mind how I want to do the next piece. I might just texture that bit in, to be honest. Weird for me to say that. Normally I insist on doing everything by sculpt. That's how sick of sculpting I am at the moment. I'm very, very over. Okay, so we're going to do these patterns here. I'm just going to do them as flat planes, I think, because I don't think that they need to be more than that. Not what I meant to do. Just going to freehand things. Yeah. So if you're busy working like this and you want to be a smarter person, you can go to your preferences and you can go to tablet settings. I can't find right now. Where the hell are tablet settings? There we go. And we can change the sensitivity. So I'm going to switch off use tablet, and then that will give me nice clean. Opposed to, it basically just turns off the sensitivity. I'm going to turn off sensitivity. Like very good trauma victims that we are. My goodness, this is some terrible drawing. I have no idea what just happened, but I heard a vague notification. So whatever it is, thank you very much. I can't see my notifications at the moment. Not because I'm being elusive, but because I was too lazy to up properly. I haven't done the stream properly. But thank you. I think we had a follow there, so thank you very much. If you're a new follower, I appreciate that. Don't forget to come and hang out on Discord with us as well. We have a thriving Discord community full of weirdos that want to hang out and talk crap and stuff with you. You can also find out more about our different services in terms of mentoring and other wonderful stuff that we do. We do stuff. Wonder if I should do those waves as separate bits. Just no, that is really lazy. Oh, that was going to be a very lazy. But if I was smart, I would have done this with. I need a holiday. I need a holiday. I'm doing things so badly these days. I'm trying to be really, really lazy in everything that I do, and it's not helping. Not good advice to give people. Later. Actually, we are going to do those separately. I take it back. I am going to be lazy. I am going to be lazy after all. So we're going to just mask those ones. Go to subtool. Go to extract. Say accept. Say solo. Behold the mangled mess of things. Mask, do that. Say delete hidden. And how far around? I should have checked this before I did all of it. How far around does that line actually run? Does it run all the way down? Oh shit, it runs into a wave on the front. Whoops. Okay. We have made a mistake. I say we, but it's me. Me that's made the mistake. It's me that's made a mistake, but I'm blaming everyone else for it, so... That one. That. Here, it comes down and it does like a wave around here. Woohoo! Very exciting. Keep creases, keep groups, crease polygroup. Drop down to low. While it's busy doing that, I'm going to take 2 seconds to go and drink some water and take a break. I'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. You know all the things. Yada, yada, yada. Today's sponsors are my insanity because, oh God, it's doing it to me again. I'll be right back. I'm back. Alrighty. I just noticed that we've got a lot of people watching at the moment. Hi. If it's your first time here, say hello. Don't forget to follow all the links that we have floating around. Go check us out on Discord. Go have a look at us on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. Go check out our website. And all the other good things that I forgot to tell you to do. Go and poke at the links. Poke links. Also, don't forget that Firestorm Studio does offer... I nearly said... We do offer mentoring. So if you are looking for a mentor and you want someone that's going to help you and guide you through the perils of whatever it is that you're learning, sculpting, game art, 2D stuff, 3D stuff, we have everything. Unreal Engine, name it. We have mentors for it. We have incredible people that have worked on incredible IP available right now that are looking for people that want to learn. So if you are looking for a person to teach you and you want to learn bits and pieces, don't be shy. Come and say hello. So what I'm doing at the moment is I am reducing my poly count. I'm just removing some of these edges. And the reason that I'm doing it, there is a reason. There is a reason. The reason I'm doing it is, and I'm not going to fix this. The reason I'm doing it is because we want to have like straight edges and straight lines. The more dense your mesh is, the more creases and crap you're going to get in it. Don't want that. So we're going to delete pretty much anything. Anything that we can delete, we're going to just delete. Hope that it doesn't bite us in the ass later. Definitely going to bite us in the ass. Try and keep quads. So with that in mind, I should be able to hit polish and get straighter lines on it. Easy. Then hit dynamic. Got a nice piece. Good. And just sit and chill there. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to add the waves to it later as well. For now, I am going to be disappearing though, because I've just realized that I have a meeting due in a few minutes. So I'm going to go and handle that shenanigan. If you're looking for an artist, don't forget to hit us up. Still loads to do on this character. She's looking cute, but she's still got a long way to go. And yeah, come and see the rest of it. I will be working on her tomorrow again on Zbrush Live. So if you follow Zbrush, that's the other place that I stream. And you can come and hang out there. That's on Maxon, Zbrush Live, all of their different channels. So this is what our girl is looking like at the moment. It's very different. Hey, she looks cute. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. It's taking a while, but we're getting there. I'm going to drop out and go and attend to that meeting. I'll be back again tomorrow for another stream on Zbrush Live. I'll be back on Firestorm Studio next week, Tuesday. I think I'm next week, Tuesday. I normally stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. This week, Thursday, I'll be doing a talk for Solent University, so I won't be around. But we do have some amazing people streaming on this channel, so keep an eye out for it. Again, check us out on Discord. You'll get all of the updates over there. La 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 la. All of those updates, all of the information. Quickie links. It's been nice hanging out with you guys. It cheers me up every time that I do get to spend time with you so much. Don't forget to be good to yourself, be good to other people, and go touch some grass. I'll speak to you later. Bye.